Where we at? Where we at with it? Is the audio working? Can you hear me? Say, can you hear me? Is the audio working? Can you hear me? Here, the audio's working. Nick back. The bad guy's back. Once again, welcome into another SR51 Media Show. I'm your host, SR51. Hopefully you're having a good day today. If you're not, hopefully it turns out for you. As you can tell, it's been a mission. Okay? To make it quick, basically, let me pull up the chat so that way I have things pulled up. Let me see if I can get that. Okay. Looks like I can get the chat pulled up. All right. So here's the thing. Shout out to my moderator T. Shout out to my moderator Manny. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up, even if you're not here, the whole show. Thank you for being here, period. I greatly appreciate it. First of all, it's hot as a mug. Okay, let me get that out right out the bat. It is like super hot. Between the weather, the TVs, and all that sort of stuff is super hot. I might gotta think about like a fan or something like that. But at the same time, matter of fact, hold on one second. I'm about to get rid of this shirt because I have another shirt under it. We need to make a GC one day with all the mods just so you can send the streams every time. What do you mean GC? You mean the Discord? Hold on one second. This shirt, like, bro, I got a Nike shirt under it. Hold on. It's too dang hot to be wearing that shirt, bro. Group chat. Oh, okay. I mean, that's what I be doing with the Discord. I figured that the Discord, y'all guys check the Discord so you can notify people you're streaming. Okay, so you mean like with your through cell phone group chat? Or you mean like through? I mean, I do that on the Discord, but I think I need to I mean, there's changes coming all across the board, so. Let me chop some things up, make it quick, so we can get to the stream and everything. Hold on one second, let me get these headphones off. Oh crap. Took the microphone with it. Don't take the earphone, I need that. Alright, so here's the thing. First thing out the bat, the website will be getting updated later. I checked your Discord because it says age restricted. Wait, what? I can't check the Discord. It says age restricted and I haven't verified. Oh, okay. Let me go into, where's my phone? I'm about to go in there and turn that off right now. I was unaware of that. You should have known. Man. I did not know that. Let me see if I can go into the settings right now. And I'm about to turn it off. Let me see if I can turn that off right now in the settings. Moderation, blah, 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 blah. Verified phone number. Okay. The age restricted is off. I did not know that. Alright, the age restriction is now off. Okay? So you don't need to worry about that going forward. Yeah, it's been restricted for months, but I haven't been able to get in the stream. Yeah, that's the thing about it. I didn't know that. I put the age restriction on there because I figured oh crap. Down goes the controller with the headphones. 1 second. I swear I'm getting a different controller too. Yeah, the age restriction's off. I'm gonna keep the what do you call it? What's the name of that thing? The verification, because they told me that, if you take that down, that basically you can get a lot of spam. Like a lot of people basically posting spam messages and stuff like that. But the verification is off. Just to make everybody aware, it is public now, okay? But basically the moderators, putting it out there now, the moderators run the chat. They run the rules. They run the whole stream. If you mess with them or you do something wrong, they will bounce you, and you are bounced. You are bounced there. You are bounced on TikTok. You are bounced on YouTube. You are bounced on Twitter. You are bounced on Instagram. And yeah, just follow the rules, and everything will be good. As far as what's been going on, number one, making it quick, the computer took a crap. Basically, there's a situation where I noticed that the computer was coming to an end. All right, man, I'll see you when you get back. I don't know what happened. The computer just, it was a little aged, I guess you would call it, and took a crap. So basically, I moved the setup to my iPad. I was using my old platform that I used to use, Lightstream, for a while, but frankly, it didn't work the way I wanted it to work. And to be honest, it has nothing on what I use all the time, which is Streamlabs, right? But the thing about it was Streamlabs does not function through an iPad. So I had to grind for a bit and go out and get another computer. Luckily, I can say through the blessings of the Lord, family, friends, and my wife and things like that, I am now the proud owner of a Microsoft computer. That's what I'm using right now. Now, as I can tell, everything looks nice and crisp. It's running well. I did get some messages from Streamlabs. Let me come here and check. I did get a message from Streamlab about skip frames and stuff like that, so I think everything will work well. If it doesn't, I'll just turn down on the next stream. I'll turn down some of the graphics and stuff like that or whatever, but I think it's, running pretty well. I can see the glimmer thing on the weekly recap running well, so, we should be pretty good. So, yeah, I replaced the computer. Graphics are back. Will these graphics be permanent? Probably for a while. As far as, what you see and the logos, I'll probably change up a couple logos and things like that. But as far as the graphics and stuff, I probably won't look to change them up until maybe a little bit later. I'm trying to have things set, where I don't have to daily change graphics and settings and stuff like that. That was something that was a problem with the iPad because of the fact with Lightstream, and this is just a kind of message to anybody that's thinking about getting down with streaming and stuff like that. You basically need a computer. It can be done. There is a way where you can do it through your Xbox, but at the same time they kind of force you to. Oh crap! I guess the stream kicked me out because it's online now. There is a way where you can stream directly through Xbox, but they force you to go through Twitch. I am a TikTok streamer. Okay, I am also, as you can tell, a YouTube streamer. I've built a great community across both of them. We have a great community, of people that follow, that also are a part of the Twitter, that are also a part of the Discord and things like that. What Twitch wanted me to do was essentially start from the beginning and get the same things that I have already reached. Because I'm Division 2 now. So I was notified that I'm Division 2. I'm no longer Division 3. So eventually your boy will be Division 1. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys and gals and people. But I am Division 2, top 100. So I've climbed from, I guess you would call 100,000 in Division 3 and up to for over 100,000 in Division 2 to top 100 in Division 2. Will I reach Division 1 before the year is out? Possibly. The new schedule going forward, to kind of get that out for anybody that's wondering, what's been going on and how the schedule works. So here's the thing. I have a more busy schedule now, but after this stream, before I call it a night, I will be trying, what's the name of that thing? I will be trying Xbox on this computer, because I guess how it works is, Apple computers allow you to, play Xbox Game Pass, but they don't allow you to play a built-in, it was one of those things where talking with other content creators and family and friends, it's kind of I guess Microsoft computers allow you to, I saw your Forza 6 GPU should stream in one day. Well, here's the thing, I'm going to get into the Forza thing as well while we're playing this stuff. The thing about it was, basically, I wanted something where, even if I'm not home, I can still cut on a game and stream directly to TikTok. The whole, you have to be home, you have to be in front of an Xbox, you have to be in front of the TV thing. Don't get me wrong, I've been doing this over 10 years, and it's fun doing it that way, but it's also restrictive, I carry my computer with me. And where I go, a lot of places that I am, that I chill at and stuff like that, have very good internet. And I have no problem showing my face, as you guys can tell. I'm not one of those, nothing against people that don't show their face, but I've been showing my face for maybe, I want to say, probably over the past 5 years or something like that. So it's no problem with me going live from somewhere, playing a game. To inform you on some games that are coming out that I have made a decision, what's going to be the lineup for the rest of the year? I would say there's 4 games that I know, Lord willing, I want to get. I want to get Fable. Okay, I'm really liking what I see from that game. I love the fact that you can have a family. I love the fact that you can have a job. I love the fact that it's something different. Something to kind of break the mold of what we've been playing lately. Number two, I know you might have heard me mention a lot of different things about Grand Theft Auto. I have decided, Lord willing, to purchase Grand Theft Auto. I will also be creating, I don't know how it's going to work because they have not actually released a lot of information, but if possible, I will be creating a 51 Dynasties community in GTA. So what that means is basically everyone that is a part of the Discord will be able to be added to the group. That does not mean that every time that I play, you have to play. But what that does mean is it brings us more closer together. Now, I don't know how I'm going to say right now, that's what I'm talking about, T. Hell yeah. On some Austin, oh, hell yeah. Right? I don't know how they're going to do this. Okay? There's a lot of up in the air stuff about how GTA Online is going to work. But I have made the decision that I want to get in from the ground floor. I want to play a lot. And basically, I guess all I gotta do is basically turn on the same thing that's on now on TikTok and YouTube with the whole 18-year-older stream. Because, by the time you take a car up on the side of the highway and take some, run a couple people over and, run a couple people over, shoot a couple people, steal some cars, sell some drugs, I'm pretty sure that has to be age restricted. Not in the Discord, but as far as, on streams and stuff to protect myself as a streamer. Outside of that, I have also made the decision that I have become a fan of college football. Okay? I love my Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. That is my favorite real-life college team. I watch as many games as I can watch with my busy schedule. That is the team I will be running with in college football. I also, as you can tell, have some new decorations here, but I will be looking to get some more. Hopefully I can get... I'm looking to try to get a Hawaii Rainbow Warriors set up for when we play college football, so that way it doesn't always feel like an Eagles room, right? Second of all, I have made the decision that basically I am also going to get Madden NFL 27, Lord willing. Now, what I plan on doing is basically buying the package. I feel like it's smarter to just go ahead and buy the bundle. The whole college football thing, when it first came out, I leaned a lot into Madden and didn't play college football, but I am going to be bouncing back and forth. So some days, basically, it'll be Grand Theft Auto, some days it'll be Fable, some days it'll be Madden, some days it'll be college football, right? Now, the outlier of this, the possibility that I will get it, is also NBA 2K27. I did not get a chance just yet to try out the shot meter in this new... Everybody's like, oh my God, the shot meter got better and they don't do the crap that they do anymore with the shot meter. And I'm like, I kind of hate it. I love the story. I love the world. I love the grind and all that. But God, I hate the shot meter. So I'm going to try out... There's like 50 different meters you can select from. So this is why T has to be here. The thing about it is I will be trying out, because I own, NBA 2K26 because of Xbox, they brought all the old ones back. That's where I'm coming from. If they have restored NBA 2K26 to the old shot meters, then I will be getting NBA 2K27, Lord willing. So the lineup for the rest of the year will be Madden NFL 27, College Football 27, Grand Theft Auto Story, and Grand Theft Auto Online, as well as Fable and NBA 2K27. There's nothing really much that... and also wrestling. Now, before I buy wrestling, I'm going to put this out there. I saw another streamer before I started up playing WWE, and I noticed when Obafemi was coming out, I guess he was playing as Obafemi, he let the music play, okay? So... I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but I'm going to tell you right now, if I have to mute the music, now I don't care about the whole menu music. I'm not really with menu music, that's pretty cool, but I have my own music that I kind of get down with before I start up and stuff like that. I'll be adding to that more. I haven't really had the time to build more playlists, so I kind of go off of what I like a mixture of. But as far as the menu music, I don't really care about that. My whole thing is, if you can play... Like, say the NWO Wolfpack, right? Let's say I have a created character and his theme song is NWO Wolfpack, right? If I can play that on a stream without catching a strike, then I'll get the game. If I cannot play the music, because I think what Homeboy was doing was he just was running the dice, rolling the dice on some whatever it is type thing, right? Where I'm coming from is if you can get a if you can get a stream going where all the theme songs and stuff like that play, then okay, I have no problem with it. But if I have to mute the theme songs of every wrestler, then I probably won't buy it, because I feel like it ruins the game. Like when I was younger, that was one of the funnest things ever playing those games was like, you're in the ring battling and you hear, the glass break of Stone Cold Steve Austin. You hear, if you smell what the Rock is cooking, or the Undertaker's music or something like that. It kind of like hypes up the match. So if you can't do that, that kind of defeats the purpose for me in a bit. And also, I would enjoy being able to, I think you can do the theme songs, but not actual songs. But that's where I'm coming from. If the theme songs are cool, like if they let me play, the Usos, the Bloodline, NWO, ECW, stuff like that, cool. Then that's something I'll bring to the, stream. But if it's something where it's like I have to mute everything, I'm not buying that. I'm not spending $100 on a game that I got to sit there and listen to silently. Also, not this year's lineup, but some of the news I've already heard. I don't know if a lot of people have heard it. They're coming out. They announced a Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 3. Now, I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. I don't think I have any tattoos on me just yet, but we getting around to it. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. I had beat Xenoverse on I beat Xenoverse 1 on Xbox, and I beat Xenoverse 2 on Xbox, and I pre-ordered both of those before they came out. Lord willing, I will be pre-ordering Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 3, and that will be a part of the stream. Now, from what I know, Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 3 does not come out till next year. Speaking going into next year, because let's be honest, we're in May already. The thing about it is, I have to watch the conference for Xbox. Right now, I have a crazy schedule, but I'm gonna try to watch it to kind of keep up with it and stuff like that. And the reason why I say that is because what's gonna happen is, I need to know when the new Xbox is coming out. When the new Xbox comes out, I am already in the process. I need a price. Do I think they're gonna give us a price? No. To be completely honest with you. Nothing against your Xbox. We don't know if the Xbox executives be in the streams, but if they are, I highly doubt that you're going to give us a price. But here's the thing about it. Lord willing, if possible, because my Xbox Rogue Ally X was $1,000. Okay? It was a rack. How the kids say it was a rack. Bam. Whatever you want to call it. Right? I call it a G. I grew up in a generation, and I'm going to be using more of my generation's terminology just because, it changes so much with the youth nowadays. But basically, my Xbox Rogue Ally X was a G. And at the same time, I had no problem with it. It's an amazing handheld. I feel as though it's the best handheld on the market, period. And also, Xbox has no static with Steam. And PC, PlayStation just declared that they're no longer doing, I'm blanking. They're no longer doing PC games. So what that means is basically there will be no Steam on the PlayStation 6. I know a lot of people I know Hip Hop Gamer, nothing against him, I'm just using this name because I saw his video or whatever, was like Steam will be in a PS6. If they are not releasing games to PC anymore, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be in the new PlayStation 6. Now, the Xbox boss, shout out to the Xbox boss, she has stated that the new Xbox will play PC games. So I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 we're going to get the Steam attachment. That brings in a lot of games. That brings in a lot of games that are outside the park and things like that. But I understand that I love the new Xbox boss. She said one word that was like, oh, hell yeah. When she said Renegade and was like, I'm trying to get back to the Renegade era, I was like, oh, let's go. She lowered the price of Xbox. She's being upfront with us and honest about what's going on. I love the new direction. Okay. If someone had to ask me right now, what do I feel as though the next Xbox? Do I think it's only going to be one? Maybe. I think that there was a lot of static about the last Xbox being, the Xbox Series X and then the Xbox Series S. But there's a possibility they go with one, but then if they go one high and, people can't run with it, then they lose a lot of people. So I think that at bare minimum, with the Xbox Rogue Ally X being 1,000, I think they have to go above 1,000 for the new Xbox. Do I think they would climb to 2,000? Possibility. I've been chopping up with a lot of people, telling them, hey, get ready because the next Xbox might cost 2,000. Now, would I pay 2Gs for the new Xbox? Yes, I would. Would I do it today? No. I have a lot of responsibilities and things I'm dealing with today, but I am going to be watching that conference close, and once there's more specifications and a release date, I will be looking to start stacking towards it, so that way I can guarantee myself and the brand and the community content from the new Xbox. As far as games that will be out at that time, every game that I just mentioned will be part of the lineup next year, because frankly, you can't play no more. You can't play no more My Career. Why would that be? You play too much, Ben? Shout out to my moderator, Ben. Welcome in. Just to wrap it up with that, with the console thing, would I pay $2,000 for it? Now, if you're saying you're paying $2,000 as a base price, and then I got to pay taxes, because I live in Washington State, and Jesus, not even just in Washington State, taxes have lost their daggone minds nowadays. So if you pay 2 racks at a retail price, you're looking at probably like 23, 24 by the time you get it out the door and you put insurance on and crap like that. I'm willing to do something like that because I know that it'll be more powerful than your average PC. And at the same time, let me check Streamlabs, make sure everything's running well. Oh my God, I thought I almost ended the stream. Thank God. Woo! Let's see here. I gotta know how not to press that button. It's hard. Okay, so we seem pretty good. High UP usage. Okay. Yeah, so, would I pay 2 Gs for the new Derek Oliver? Thank you for them likes. Thank you for them likes. Would I pay 2 Gs for the new Xbox? Yes. Because I know that basically I'll be able to play Steam games, Ubisoft Connect games, Xbox Library, Xbox Game Pass, and I'm pretty sure there'll be some sort of tie-in with my handheld with a whole Play Anywhere, because I did ask the Xbox ball stat, not expecting everything I say to get a response. There has been responses, not necessarily from her, but other executives in the past. But as far as will they go that high? I don't know. But I'm prepared. I'm trying to get prepared for it. Second of all, well, I can't say second of all, we're beyond second of all. I no longer own a Nintendo Switch 2 right now. There was no problem with Nintendo. I don't have any static with them or anything like that. But currently, with me having my new computer and me having my Xbox Rogue Ally X, I really myself, did not have time to play a Switch 2. And basically, Poketopia was a good game. I think it's a very good looking game. But I am waiting for Animal Crossing. So, probably a little bit later on, once Animal Crossing comes back, I might jump back into Nintendo. But from now on, it's basically full on Xbox. And Steam, because, I have an Xbox Rogue Ally X. As far as the schedule goes, I'm going to try to put in at least an hour a day during the week. Meaning that by the time I kick the stream over and we get to playing, at least an hour and 10 minutes or so every single day during the week. Now, on the weekends, we're still going to do the same thing we normally do. Very long streams, very long hours. But the minimum during the week, I want to try to get in an hour every day. Now that I have a setup, and all the stuff back to full strength, I don't have to come home every day and wonder, okay, how do I set this up, or how long is this going to take me to set it up? Because a lot of times it may seem like, oh, I'm delaying the stream. It's actually because basically you have to spend so much time in live stream re-adding and cropping and stuff like that. That's why when you saw when the streams went live and you can see my face all zoomed in. That's because the camera does not adjust well, and you have to what happened? Oh, okay. Wait, let me check that message, teacher. Hold on one second. Uh, I saw a message you wrote. Let me see. He said I've been addicted. Oh, Rocket League's amazing. Rocket League's an amazing game. Like, I actually find Rocket League to be very fun. To be real, I was surprised, with it being a car game. The thing about it is, with Forza 6, I like Forza 6. I think it's a good game. I played a good amount. I was considering, I played a good amount. I think I played about maybe like 5 or 10 hours or something. It's a beautiful looking game. I think that it's one of the best car games I have ever seen, graphics wise. Like, it can't be beat, right? As far as a Game of the Year contender, I feel as though it should be a Game of the Year contender. But I think with the big dog, Grand Theft Auto coming out, I know it wouldn't be Madden because they never give it to a sports title. And I also know it wouldn't be college football or WWE or 2K or anything like that. Fable would have to come out and be a mega hit to beat, GTA. I think that Forza stands the best chance. But I did see the graphics. He said if GTA comes out this year. I mean, they said that on the Xbox boss put a tweet out that said you can they delayed it once he said they delayed that game 10 times. I mean, the thing of it is the Xbox boss said you can wish list Grand Theft Auto, right? Let's be honest, we all know there's not going to be just a general edition of Grand Theft Auto. I asked ChatGPT today, is it coming out with online? And hold on one second. Hold on one second. I asked ChatGPT. I asked I mean, yeah, the thing of it was at first they said that online may be delayed a couple months. But now they're saying that supposedly, it's probably going to be attached to a premium pack, like basically $100-something. When it comes to GTA, I'm glad. I mean, I want it now as a game, but having it around the time of November actually helps me because I know that the MVP bundle for college football and Madden, they're saying that should be announced late May, early July. No, it won't be attached to the premium pack. No, I'm saying with Madden, the thing about it is with Madden and with Madden and EA College Football, that should be announced in the next probably couple weeks or so because we're about to enter June and football is about to start up. So when that gets released, I'll shut down this Madden and move into college football. As far as the additions, I mean, I'm gonna get the advanced bundle and thing if Lord willing. And then with Grand Theft Auto, I'm probably going to go ahead and get the premium edition, and I'm going to set some money aside for shark cards. Because I'm pretty sure, I'm mainly interested in online, but because I feel like with the story, we already know what's going to happen. The game's going to come out, somebody's going to do a 24-hour stream where they play the whole story, and then everybody that plays it after is just, repeating the same thing. All that time that I put into that, I could actually, he said, don't buy the shark cards, grind it. We'll see what the grind looks like. We got to get the game to see what happens. But I have made the decision that I want to get that game because I notice when games like that come out, if you kind of stay on the fence for too long, you get passed over. It become one of those things where basically the game does not allow you to catch up. So outside of that, the new schedules and all stuff will be actually added to the website tonight. Lord willing, I can do it tonight because it's already about 9 o'clock. So Like I said, some streams minimum will be at least an hour or possibly more. But I want to do at least an hour a day. As far as the SR51 Media show, that will also be, Lord willing, a once a week occurrence at minimum. Once a week. But there are going to be some times where I just do the show and it's outside of the week. So that is all I have. Like I said, it's not a podcast, it's a straight up game cast. So to bring you up to speed, I had 2 losses. One of them was to the Seahawks. I lost by 1 point. I threw an interception. And the wild part about it was I didn't even need to throw a touchdown. And I just went to the air to try to, go secure the game. Threw an interception. Darnold went downfield. They kicked the field goal. They won by 1. So we are currently 7-2. The trade deadline is over. So let's go ahead and throw these coaching points in here. I got a couple playbooks unlocked. I would say help the cornerbacks get better. I want to get better with development. Wait, I don't have enough? Wait, help them? Oh, there we go. Help the cornerbacks get better. And we have 12 left. Okay. Unless you're finally playing, just kidding. Okay, so yeah, the roster, because it's been a while since everybody saw the roster that I assembled over the past couple weeks. And then also the other thing with Madden, the new Madden, I will be playing that online to preserve any problem from happening. The reason why I'm not going to create a team and get into creative players on this is because it'll kind of be pointless. It's already May 24th. And the new Madden will probably be out in a month or 2. I really liked what we had going with the original franchise, where it was T was the quarterback of the Giants and the right edge, and every moderator had a player. We were busting trades and stuff like that. Will it be done? Honestly, don't create all the players next Madden because it's too much. No, I'm not going to create any players, but I do think that at the same time, I'm going to run it the same way I'm running it, where it's going to be online. Because I think that I don't want to start over again, and I'm never playing offline again after what happened with my memory. Even though this is a new Xbox and stuff, I don't want it to get messed up, so I will be playing online as far as with the franchise. Alright, so skipping through some things. Slipping through the quarterback room, there's Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields, and Shadari Sanders. Halfback is Saquon Barkley, and should have been, I really should have been. I've already got a franchise rolling, bro. Thank you for the invitation. Dylan Linden is going to turn out to be an X Factor. I had to use some picks to pick him up. Patrick Ricard at fullback. Wide receiver, Devontae Smith, Garrett Wilson, DK Metcalf, big DK Metcalf, Jameson Williams, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Tight ends is Dallas Goedert, Kyle Pitts, David Njoku. Left tackle is Jordan Mailata and Christian Dorso. Left guard is Quentin Nelson, Landon Dickerson. Center is Cam Jurgens, and my man I like to call Wayne Belle Biv DeVoe. If you're too young to know what that is, there was a group from back in the day called Belle Biv DeVoe. And his name is spelled DeVoe, so we're going to go Wayne Belle Biv DeVoe. Right guard is Christian Lindstrom with nobody behind him. Left tackle is Big Lane, paved to Lane Johnson, the best right tackle in the business. And Joe Alt behind him, who I hope will be happy to take on his position. Left edge is Nolan Smith Jr., Chase Young. Right edge is Max Crosby, Max Crosby, Josh Sweat, and Jonathan Grenard. Defensive tackle is Dexter Lawrence, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and Njomu. Sam linebacker is JOK, Isaiah, and Jeremiah Trotter. Mike linebacker is Devin Lloyd, Jack Campbell, Jahad Campbell, and Sean Peppers. Right will side linebacker is Zach Bond, Matt Milano, and Fusaid. Cornerback stand at Quinyon Mitchell, Sauce Garner, Kamir Lassiter, Cooper DeJean, Christian Benford. Tariq Woolen has a career-ending injury. I don't know. He's probably going to retire after the year is done. And Kool-Aid McKinstry. Free safety is Trayvon, and strong safety is Eric Long. Every rookie you've seen was an X Factor before I traded for them. But in Madden, when you trade for a rookie that's an X Factor, they make you start over with the snaps. So they don't have their X factor yet. They'll probably have it by playoff time, if not earlier. Also, before we jump to next week, I am going to turn the trade deadline off, so that way I can basically make a couple trades. I'm not going to do that long. I just want it to be off for. Yeah, I definitely need to get a controller. I just want it to be off, so that way I can alright, okay, refold the roster a bit. And I already beat the Texans, so we can jump to next week and see. It should be back on next week, and it's a bye week, so I would have to skip another week anyway. Because I want to see if I can move Dexter Lawrence for. Because I don't know where I sent AJ Brown, but with him, he catches the ball at a capacity where I like to have him on the team, even though I know he's not going to be probably Eagle for too much longer. But I don't have a problem with that. Doesn't seem like he's going to go somewhere else and run the mouth, but we'll see what happens. All right, so did it come back on? Yes. All right, so wait, did it? Yeah, okay, so it's back on. Oh, and the picks. Let me show you the picks. Okay, so we also assembled some very good picks this year. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first-round picks. I have no plans on doing that off camera. So it will be made available on the stream where we do the draft, and we can all see what happens. I also have a second round pick. So I have 5. I have 5 first round picks. Number 19, 21, 22, 27, and 30. I don't really care about 3 through 7 like that, and then I have 1 pick in 28 and 1 in 29. It depends on what's still going to be there when I make some of these trades. I may look to only trade further going out. I like having Vita Vea more than I like having Dexter Lawrence, but at the same time, I also want to see if I can keep Dexter Lawrence, but it's worth a shot to see. They want a will side linebacker. What I would prefer probably to do is go ahead and flip Dexter Lawrence for Vita Vea and just do an out-and-out trade and see if they're okay with that. Put a pick in there too. Okay, would they do it straight up? Okay, so Dexter Lawrence does not command the stuff that they want from the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are looking for a defensive tackle. They don't want the one I got. I can do Jack Campbell. Because Jack's a very good middle linebacker, but he's kind of clogging up the paint a little bit. So let's see. Okay, so how about Jack Campbell and a first from 2029? Okay, so if I was to move it up to say 30 from this year. Okay, and then we can put that second on there. I'm not worried about that. Okay, so I probably need a free agent, and that deal can go through. So let me just grab somebody real quick, and the Vita trade will be finished. Wait, is he a kicker or something? Oh no, I can't. They're not going to accept a kicker. Let's do Jeremiah Ford. And then, okay, we're going to go back to the Buccaneers. And I actually get to keep Dexter Lawrence. I noticed that there's not a lot of static around him like that. He really likes, being here and stuff, so he's developing. So let's do 30 and 2 and the halfback. Excuse me, and I think he was a defensive tackle. Was he? What was he? I don't know what this guy was. I'm going to jump to the bottom. Did I even pick him up? I thought I picked him up. No, I didn't because I'm still at 53. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. It was Jack Campbell. I couldn't remember what I was going through. Yeah, here he is. Halfback. Jeremiah Ford. What did it say? Are you sure you want to sign him? Yes. Because I can't really see the computer. I can't really see the TV because of the computer. Okay, so we're going to do Jeremiah Ford, a first and a second, and Jack Campbell for, what's his name? Vita Vea. So we're going to do Buccaneers, Vita Vea, Let's do Jahad Campbell. Let's see if we can give him the 28 from next year and see if we can make that work while actually. Let's put the second on there because I kind of want to keep all my picks for this year. Okay, and then let's put that halfback on it. If we have to come about the first, I'm not going to like sweat it like that because I have 4 more. But I'm trying to keep the 5. So let's see if we can get it done with next year's pick. Let's go. You know what? I only have 1 pick in a year anyway. So let's go ahead and just give them the 30. 30 is like basically a Super Bowl pick. And, all right. Vita's now on the team. We're under. So we don't have to worry about getting into cutting anybody. Wide receiver A.J. Brown was traded by me for, at the time, you know, it was no problem with him or anything like that. I just traded him because they offered a lot of picks for him. I forget where I sent him, so I'm going to have to go through the regular look list. What's good with you? Hold on. What's good with you, man? Let's see here. A.J. Brown. Okay. A.J. Brown was on the Lions. I got him from for Jack Campbell. Let's see. His rating is going down because he don't like playing there. They are, you know, I can give them a pick and see if they roll with it. So how about a 29 first? Okay, too low. 28. Okay. We can, so that way, hold on 1 second. UFA. Welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you enjoy the stream. Okay, I thought I heard something. Garrett Wilson and Jameson Williams are very good wide receivers, but at the same time, and Garrett Wilson's a very good wide receiver. At the same time, I'm gonna go off of I'm gonna go off of who wants to really be here. Garrett Wilson really wants to be here, and Jameson Williams is 2 out of 4. So I'm gonna see if I can flip Jameson Williams back to the Lions for A.J. Brown. Okay, if I put the first from 29. Oh, I know Jomo out there. He on the defensive tackle. I'm not getting rid of him. He got the speed, but at the same time, it just wasn't working out with my play style. Okay, so if I move it up to a 28, because I'm trying not to use a pick from this year's draft. I don't think I have anybody else. Well, I could give him Benford in the first, because I would still have Sauce, Quignon, Lassiter, DeJean, and McKinstry. So let's do this. Let's see if we can keep the picks and do like Benford and see how close he would get. Okay, and then he fitting to be. I know he fitting to be out of us from the Eagles. Hopefully he stays, but probably a finished thing. Okay, so Benford. That's the angle I choose to take on Twitch. Excuse me. That's the angle I choose to take on TikTok, but on YouTube I go side by side. All right. You know, I can actually keep Jomu and my picks if I was to give him somebody like, say, what's up with Christian? Does he really want to be here? I mean, he has some good stats. He has some good abilities, but I feel that why is his morale's down? Okay, his morale is down 2 points. It's at 42. It's because I have no idea. I think it's because we lost. AJ is old, finding young wide receivers here. I have Jameson Williams and some other people, but I'm trying to avoid using my picks. So I think Joe Alt was the one that didn't really want to be here. I kind of like, well, he's 2 out of 4. I know with numbers like that, I can pull people. Let's see here. Let's give him Dorsal because I can always find another left tackle. Jordan Mailata has only been in the league for 8 years. He's not retiring anytime soon. So let's see if we can do a straight up for Dorsal. And if I can, I'm also going to see if I can get a second. Okay, so I probably can drop it down to... Did you have the cap? Oh, no, the cap is off. Okay, so they would prefer more of like a fourth. We could do a fourth next year. I'm willing to do a fourth. Okay, so a free agent. So Dorsal for A.J. Brown and a third will work. Probably going to need a free agent to kind of sweeten the pot for him. So let's get Samson and Muke. Let's go ahead and sign him. Dr. Drake, what's up with you, man? How's that day treating you? Oh, crap. I didn't sign him, Bouquet. Yeah, let's do a Muke, and we're going to go ahead and make this work with the Lions, I believe. Let's do A.J. Brown for Dorsal and Muke. See if I can keep the pick. Alright. So we gave him the left tackle who I can probably redraft for, and I got AJ back, and we're under the numbers, right? Okay. So we'll leave the trade deadline on till, say, the playoffs, and then I'll turn it off. It'll always be the rule on till the playoffs. And then there's the players ready for negotiated contracts. Justin Fields does not want to be here, so I was going to see if I could flip him for Tua. I don't know if they're going to go for that. But it's worth a shot. So we're going to do Fields at 73 for Tua, who currently plays for he don't want to be here, but you guys don't know that. Who? Justin Fields? Yeah, I got the cap off, but I noticed that it's something different when they don't have, they don't agree with everything. They'll develop. Justin Fields, his development's going to be down because he doesn't want to be here. So it's smarter to move him for somebody like Tua that I think I had that wanted to be here. We'll find out in a second once I'm able. There it is. Okay, so Tua's playing back up to the new rookie, so he might be able to do it straight up. I'll give you any more of my first. How close are we on this deal? Nowhere near. What's up with Fields' motivations? He's 2 out of 4. So he said, "Why do you want to Thunderbolt over?" I was gonna pick him up because I actually liked him as a QB. I think he had a good arm, but at the same time, they're not trying to come up off of him like that, and I don't want to press the issue. Well, I can do Njoku, because David Njoku's at 81 now, and he's actually almost in his 10th year. So if I was doing Njoku, that would open up a spot, and I might not have to use a pick. All right, that'll work. So we got Tua. Let's see if I have any tight ends in the practice squad, which I don't think I do. No. Okay, so let's see what's in. I was able to keep the pick. Let's see what's in free agency in the tight end room. Will Disley. Okay. Will is actually a very young tight end. It's normal. His routes aren't really that good. Hold on a second. I gotta take this bandage from hitting my leg off. Kind of air it out a little bit. Tonight. Hold on, give me 1 second. And then I'm gonna play at least one game. I'll be playing at least one game, so we're about to get to that. Because what I'll probably do is play the one game and then, go to shut the stream down and then look to do the other hour tomorrow. So let's get Will Disley as a tight end. But I did also want to just see the roster real quick to see if there was any... I also wanted to see the roster really quick and see if there was any tight ends. I think there was a tight end I had, but I'm not looking for him. I was willing to spend the first on any young rookie that just came out of the draft that's really good because I can develop them. Okay, so there's Antoine Mack, who is an X-Factor tight end. His motivation and tags are all things we have. I'd give you a first for him, but sometimes, a lot of times, first don't carry the weight you want to. Let's do a 29 and see if they roll with it. Okay, so 29's working. 27. Okay, so with 28, I can get an X-Factor tight end. But they want somebody else to go along with it. I have 6 wide receivers, which I have no problem with keeping. The linemen have backup people. A little tight on this one. Let's see if we can do... Matt Milano's 32 years old. Let's do Milano and see if I can go straight up with Milano. No? Okay. So Milano has more value here than he has anywhere else. Let's do Benford. Okay, so Benford in the first would be a good pick. And we can also push the pick out to 29. All right, we just got ourselves an X Factor. Look like 21-year-old tight end. He's going to reset because of his reps. He has to get the reps with us, I think, to get the X Factor status. Wait, where's my guy? What the hell? If I picked up the tight end, where is he? What was he, like a wide receiver or something? Let me see where he is. Dallas Goedert, Will Disley. Wait, so I didn't get the player? Hold on, did I miss that trade up? Let's go to league transactions. That was picks I did earlier. Yeah, he's on. It says he's on the Eagles. Let's see here. Let's check the injury report. He might have got hurt like as soon as he got here. No. Huh. Oh yeah, Coop about to play safety this year too. Let's do Eagles. It says sim a week. Okay. Yeah, if he doesn't pop, I'll sim a week, and because I know I got the trade to go through. No, Coop. They say they're gonna put Coop at safety this year. All right, here we go. So with Mac, his morale looks like it's up, and yeah, he's triple greenlit. That's exactly what you want to see in a young X Factor quarterback. Now with Will, I'm gonna go ahead and release Will because he's lower rated than even a rookie. And I'm going to look to use his spot on a lineman. I'm pretty sure I have another lineman. It may not be an X Factor lineman, but I know I have a superstar lineman, I think, in the draft. The draft in practice squad. That is, I think I traded him away. Okay. Well, we just need a veteran to kind of just be back there, somebody that can play the position, you know, in a good spot. Let's see what they got. Oh wait, I have is he on the practice squad? Signed my superstar right guard. There you go. And we are back at 53. Okay, so let's go ahead and skip this week. Then we get at least this game going before we shut it down. All right. Upgrade players. Jahai Campbell's getting better and better. I can't wait to see his rating in the next game. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty high. We're going to do field general, taking him to 81. And then we're going to do, Matthias, he's coming up to practice squad, getting better, put this on power. Finally dropped 50, huh? You dropped 50? Who dropped 50 on? Okay. Let's get our game. Kamar Lassiter. No, Kamar is really working out well. David Montgomery could be on the move. Alright. Let's do this. More upgrades. Joe is more important because he's the guy. Oh, against the Jazz. Okay, that's a good team too. Congratulations on that. Joe is more the guy that's gonna replace Lane Johnson when he retires, and he's only been in the league 2 years, so I'm not looking to move him. Dallas Goedert, even at his older age, is still banging it out there. He's about to be a 90 tight end. Jameson Williams is getting better and better. Let's put this on playmaker. And then, because I'm going to carry A.J. Brown, I probably don't need 6 wide receivers. So we'll deal with that in a minute. Field general for Tua, he is now greenlit. That's another reason I brought him here, because I could tell he was messed up that they traded for him and they put him on the bench. 2 out of 4 motivations are very good. I will give them Jameson Williams for Christian. And maybe a first. And the first one, 28. All right, T, you have a great night. I'll talk to you in the chat, man. In the Discord. All right. St. James William packing back to the Lions. They got one of the best left tackles in the business. So we are in a good spot. Let's just set up the depth chart. No, I sent Christian away. Excuse me. I sent Christian away in the trade, but I knew that I was going to get rid of one of the wide receivers. That's why I didn't jump the week. Okay, nothing changed there. The wide receiver, we need to bring AJ in. Is he hurt? No, he good. Okay, tight ends. Let's bring in Mac. Tackle is bringing Christian. center. I do a lot of trades. I've been trading since the game came out. Wait, we have another right guard, right? Yeah, Matthias. Right tackle is Joe Alt. Huh. Alright, D tackle. Peter has a moderate chance of getting injured. It's not high. If it was high, everybody else is low. So I may hold Vita out for a week and give the middle like Chase Young or something. Sam is still the Sam. I don't know why they changed. Oh yeah, I changed the stuff. Alright, cool. I gotta back up from this computer. From this TV a little bit. I'm kind of looking to the side. Alright, and then rush. We need to make sure the rush looks good. Yeah, give it to him, and then also put Nolan behind him and Chase Young because they've earned it. And then on the right edge, give me Crosby, Grenard, and like I said, somebody. You're in I'm in the store with the wallet, so basically, that way she can look it up. Yeah, I know. I like the DBs we assembled. Wait, what's I coming here for? Because I looked down the chat and I forgot what I was actually in the midst of doing. Alright. Cool. And then just swing past the trade block window. James, what's his name gonna come with problems? I'm good. David Montgomery at 83 halfback was about to be 30. I kind of have a young boy that I'm trading up right now. I thought she was about to say she was making food or something. Okay, I'm gonna go to it. Let me just check the trade block. Alright, doesn't look like nothing is exciting. I can go to adjust. This starting five with the people behind them. As defense, the monsters. He gonna develop very well. Alright, just was reading that message. Let's watch weekly
recap after the game, so that way we're not like watching that and I get a game on. All right, but everything's straight. Let's get out here and get our nightly first game. And then I'm also gonna find an attachment for my soundboard with my settings. But I heard something about you can use a phone, so I'll look into it. Bust out y'all color authentics. We're gonna bust out ours. Let's get it. All tell me something wrong with the servers. I'm talking about. My YouTube is SR51 Media as well. It's simultaneously live in here there. Let's get to it, boys. Huh. All right, let's do this. Good cut. On YouTube or TikTok? Yeah, it's the first day of streaming on a new system. So I'm going to run with it, and then after this game, I'll look to fix the settings. Good catch. Outside zone. Said, bro, in the gameplay. Thank you for the support. Thank you both. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it. I'll look into the settings. I just need this is my first stream with the new computer, so I gotta adjust the settings a bit. Oh, come on, Dallas. Dang, bro. Damn, T. I mean, T. Dang, Dallas. We picked it right back. Go with it, Carter. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, way to rebound, defense. Way to rebound. He hit him with the people's elbow. Something I was gonna do. Oh, very cool. Kick off middle. Got him. Cover one. I mean, one robber. Change it up. Good hit. I think that was cover 6 I just called. Cover 3 sky. Good hit. He caught it, but good hit. I'm not gonna pull that wire, that safety, and then I ain't got nobody. Who's that? Cover 9 match. Bring the edge blitz. Cover 3 cloud. I mean, cover 3 match. Go. No! I couldn't click over in time. Turn middle. Gotta play it smart. Good run, young boy. Go with that, Jalen. That's right. Great catch, Marvin. That's right, Marvin. I see you. And he stared him down and got in his face. What happened? That's right. Come on, bruh. Okay. 2nd and 20. Ooh, threw another one. Probably won't get the MVP this year. I've been throwing a good amount of interceptions. Tight guard, tight team. I shouldn't have threw that. Cover 4 quarters. Cover 4 quarters. That's right, Big Jordan. Said this. Yeah, all right. Hurts to an on that one, so we're gonna break it down a bit. Halfback base. Second and 20. Third and 6. Got it. What the heck, bro? Kicked it too far. Seven, 7. Good stop, Devin. Blitz. Try metal. Let's see if we can put some points up. And it's 2 minutes 50 seconds. And then at halftime, if we got it up by a while, I'll probably sim it. That way I know I got. PA counter wiggle. Come on, Jalen. I'm talking about Marvin. Spike, pick that spike. This will have that draw because I don't think enough I'm gonna run. I'm talking about Big Jalen. Go and get it. Mm-hmm. Did you see her, New York? Oh. PA attempt. Kick off middle. I'm talking about Max and Jalen. I mean, Max and Jordan. Yeah, I've been on TikTok, me and my wife, since it started. I knew it wasn't going to be banned after they had like 170. They kept saying 170, 50 million or whatever it was people. That's what made them, I feel, go out and announce. They announced already. Turn left. One minute 9. Let's see if we can get field goal range. All right. Right there watching me. He's a spy. He's a spy. Oh my! Dallas is benched. Dallas is benched. Dallas is benched. I'm gonna bring the rookie in and let him get some time today. That's unacceptable. No, I'm not on the purple app. That's what I'm talking about, JOK. That's what I'm talking about, JOK. Levels. Pass. So I'm talking about Mac. All right. Sim him. I think I got him. Normally I play it through, but it's late and I want to make sure I put some time in. See what the Super Sim like. Did we get him? Got him. 21-7. Nobody scored. That was a cool one. On the next one, we'll great tag, Dexter. Great tag, Dexter. All right, well, that was the last one, guys. I'll probably do a little bit of roster rolling off stream, so I'll check that out. The current roster, the current win streak should be at about 8-2, if I'm not mistaken, because we were 7-2 going into the game. So let me check that out. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, currently 8-2. Okay, so like I said, amazing time. Had a super fun time. I'm gonna shoot to try to do at least an hour a day. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to at least shoot to do an hour. And I want you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Just to remind you, if you have not already, check out the Empire's website, www.sr51media.com, and the public Discord server, which is the Discord server, the SR51 Media server. That's the name of it, the SR51 Media server, and you should see the same logo. I want you guys to have a blessed rest of your day, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.